I'm waiting for some more people to join. Hi, good evening. Hi. Hi, Shiladitya. Hi, Arjun. Gaurav. Hi. Hi, Alok sir. Hi, Manpreet. Yeah. Now I am able to contact you. Hi.
Hi,
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 welcome
Shrikant.
Ashutosh. Welcome to my live. Today
Hi,
I want
Shrikant.
to tell my viewers today I am live with one and the only Ashutosh Jagdap. He is called as the founder of freestyle skating in India. One of the founder of freestyle skating in India. I still remember when it was in infancy. He was the one who developed this game, and also he was one of the trendsetters during from 93 to 2000. I think 2002. He was the trendsetter in speed skating also. He has participated starting from in 1993. He's starting from Rajiv Gandhi All India, Open All India, until in 2002 Belgium World Championship. He was there as a skater who won from Maharashtra. He won medal every year, at least a medal in the national championship, and he also was in one of the people. He was also in the team of skaters who were there in the world championship at France during 2001 and 2002 in Belgium. Both the events, we were there together as a participants in the world championships. And also he was one of the Indian team coach who trained the India team in 2005 for Jeongju Asian Championship in South Korea, where an Indian team got bronze medal. And we will be talking about his experience today. We will be talking about our stay together in France and Belgium together as a participants when we were young, and also our training. And I was, today I went nostalgic because he sent me a lot of photos of both of us racing with each other, starting from Trivandrum onwards to until it was in World Championship in Belgium. He was one of the finest skaters during that era. From 90s to 2003, 2004, Maharashtra had a very number of huge team which
Yeah.
strong, really good and strong skaters, and many of them eventually went on to become coaches, and they did train. A lot of them are training the India team also, like you, Pushkar, and Praveen, and Shripad, Rahul Rane. A lot of people made it a profession, and they built a lot of infrastructure also to the country by building banquet tracks and so many things. I want to ask you something. Tell me something about your olden days, how you started skating, because I usually ask everybody that how you started, where you saw skating, and when you were young, how you started skating.
Hi, Shrikant, and thank you for the opportunity to be here at your live. I started at the age of 10. One of my relatives had a pair of tenacity skates at his place, and I just saw them and was very interested in that. And eventually, I found a skating coaching summer camp very close to my house in Pune. So I was very interested that I should join it. And like every summers, we used to join different activities that time. It was like a trend. But the same way, I joined roller skating coaching summer camp, and but it was like, I don't know what, I found interest in it, and really wanted to continue it. So even after the summer camp, I continued with the regular coaching with them. But that was a very small 20-25 meter skating rink. Then I had to move to another skating rink for a little bit of higher training. Then so we I found a good team. I got found good friends there, and we used to go at the age of 10 on our own. I mean, now if you say sending a child alone to any classes at the age of 10, its parents will not. But my parents were also very supportive at that time, and I showed interest. So they were like, "You can continue," and this is how, like, I started. Then my first competition was a couple of local competitions, and after that, immediately I came for the Rajiv Gandhi Open All India
In
National Championship.
93.
93, yeah, yeah. And I
Yes.
got 2 silver medals there. I still remember those huge silver medals they had given at your, and the big
Yes.
certificates. That was
Yes.
really I mean, that uh, got me on. And after that, I started going for every selection trial, district, state, nationals every year. So that way, it just started on, and I was on it. And I'm still
Yeah,
there
I
on the
still
bandwagon.
remember, Maharashtra team used to come with Mr. Juvekar and Mrs. Juvekar, and they used to bring
Yeah,
one team also. And lot of people, for a lot of people, Rajiv Gandhi Memorial and Karyappa Memorial roller
yeah,
skating, All India used to be a launching, because those days we had so many, so less competitions.
competitions.
This was one event, wherein a lot of skaters from all around India used to participate. We used to get
Correct.
big medals, and the entry was also used to be very big entry.
Yeah,
Very large number of skaters used to participate. It used to be very tough to win in those competitions, because
yeah.
in RSFI competition, from each state, two
Selected
participants,
skaters
selected skaters can only participate.
participate.
Wherein in Rajiv Gandhi Memorial, I still remember we used to have 6 skaters from Gujarat, 6 at least
Ah,
from Karnataka, and 4, 5 at least from Maharashtra, and it used to be
Maharashtra.
very tough event in
Absolutely.
South India. Tell me something. Who
Yeah,
was
yeah.
your coach, first coach? Like you told that you were on tenacity, and who was your
Uh,
first coach?
First coach was he doesn't skate anymore. He was Manoj Bhavsar, a coach who used to take a summer camp somewhere close to my place. So he used to just take that summer camp, and he was training under Mr. Nitin Dhon. He used to take training under Mr. Nitin Dhon, and but that center was handled by him. So I joined him, and he also was there. I was with him for a year, and eventually to go for competitions, all you had to go to a bigger team who knew about all this. But
Tell me
after that,
something.
what? Yeah,
Tell me about you people had one that club also. Tell me about the team topper
exactly.
club.
Team extreme.
Team
So
Extreme. Team
yeah,
Extreme.
yeah. What happened was that eventually, once we started going for competitions and uh, for national championships, we found the skating rink very small. So a group of our parents, my parents, Pushkar's parents, so all of them contributed, and they built a small skating rink. It was not quite very big. It was like 50 meters maybe, and but that was the necessity that time. At least we should have a skating rink of at least 50 meters. So they all contributed, and we built a skating rink. And I still remember we named it Team Extreme. So and we used to make posters by hand that time. We used to draw them and used to go and paste them to different societies and places around that skating rink. I still remember the day we posted those posters in the societies around that area. First call was not for any inquiry. First call was, why did you paste this poster in our society premises? That was the first call we got. And we were like, okay, we'll come and take it off. So that's how we started. So Pushkar, me, we used to, and a couple of our friends, we used to do all these things, draw these posters, go around. We used to take free coaching camps for Indian Express. It used to be quite a good hit. We used to get like 200 skaters for those free camps. It used to be very interesting that time, and we had a lot of josh that no, we have to build up a team, and it was amazing. So that is how we started building up while skating a team. We started coaching. We started taking small camps, summer camps, and we were skating also. But that was a great experience. That was amazing to that
Everything
time.
starts from a humble beginning, and now Pune is boasting, I think, three big banquet tracks, synthetic, and it is,
Yeah,
and another one, I think four or three, I think three,
yeah. So
three big,
currently,
huge banquet track.
three are active and two are under
Yes,
construction. You can say
yes,
that. Yeah.
yes,
So it's a big development in Pune. Pune was a big hub basically. I think still it is, and still it was that in that time. It was a big skating
yes,
hub, and a lot of skaters used to come here to train, and even all the clubs used to train together on road at least. Like we used to have a specific road on Pashan, and all the skaters, whichever team they belong to, they used to come there. We all used to start training together, and it was very a different atmosphere that time. It was very. That is how we developed the team and Pune skating.
Yeah, I
Good.
still remember my own days, my own experience in Pune when I was skating. I had Pune crowd used to be such a nice crowd, and those days we used to take a bike ride from Sripad's house until
Yeah.
Balewadi for going. I still remember.
Yeah, I used to be there with you all guys. We had
Yeah,
five bikes, and I think you and three of your students were there, and we got five,
yes,
six bikes, and we used to travel from. My place was very close from Sripad's place,
yes,
so we used to travel
yes.
from there to Balewadi and back on bikes for your trials. I think Asian trials were there
Yeah,
in
Asian
Balewadi.
selection trials was there,
Selections were
and
there, camps.
yes,
Yeah, I still remember that used to go on bikes to Valivadi all the way from there.
yes. Those days, Pune used to be really good for commuting to Balewadi. Later on,
Yeah,
now I cannot imagine the way it has grown into such a huge city, and now
yeah,
can't imagine the
yes. Now
place.
Balewadi is inside the city. You can say it is like so. It
Yes,
used to be outskirts earlier.
yeah,
Now it is inside the city, and people are staying around it now. Earlier there were no houses there.
yes. Tell me something about your family. I always remember,
I
your parents always used to back you up for all the events,
Yes,
and in fact, you were one of the dealers for the Verducci boot, and
yes.
you those
Yeah, that
days.
was at a very young age. I think at 2000, I got in touch with Vadushi, and they gave me this opportunity to for their products. And 2000, I started importing those kits, and my parents were very supportive. I still remember I was hardly 18 that time, and I got my import license on my own. I didn't get any agent. I went on my own to uh, uh, the license authorities, and I got my license done. And I started importing from Vadushi. Vadushi, Doug and Julie Glass were really helpful that time, and that was some
Yes,
good product that time. It was one of the
yes,
best
yes,
products.
yes,
We also I still I'm very proud that we had the first team sponsored team Vadushi Racing India, which was one of the first teams in India, which sponsored skaters, and we sponsored them equipment. We couldn't do much, but we at least started with sponsoring them equipment. Monish was one of our skaters, and then Praveen, Nishant, all these were on Vadushi skates. So it was we got those custom shoes done, custom molds at that 2000 to yeah 2000
2000 in
year
2000.
yeah. And then 2001 we all went for the France World Championships, the best one of the
Yes.
best ones.
Yes, tell me about the France World Championship. You were there in the India team as one of the India team member in France and Belgium. You know, in France we had a lot of preparation, a lot of camps. Some of the camps, most of the camps were in Nagpur, and
Nagpur.
it used to be really, really long camps, like 25 days,
Yes, yes.
30 days, like that. Selection used to be of different kind of selection, and it used to be really hard because summer in Nagpur is really, really
It's
hot.
horrible.
And
Yeah.
tell me, how was the preparation? Like you were there in the team as one of the team member,
Yes.
and
It was a
also share your
amazing experience.
experience because in France World Championship, me and Bharat were there. Bharat was our overall in charge
Yeah,
for
team
the
manager.
team, and
Yeah.
team manager. He was there in France also with us, and I had
Yes.
my wonderful time with Mr. Bharat Kumar. He was very good with all the
Yes, yes.
skaters. Please
Absolutely,
share
absolutely.
some of your moments with my viewers.
So we started with the selection trials in Nagpur. I still remember those times. We used to have individual time trial. Every skill, let it be
Yes.
10K, 15K, 20K, you had to do an individual time trial. And I think I was having my 10K individual time trial going on, and there were like 10 laps to go for this for the time to the trial to get over, and it started raining. It started raining, and I had to do that 10K again the next day. But it was a very amazing experience overall for the trials. Then we had the camp. We all stayed together in MLA hostel, and
Yes.
since that time, everyone started. It was a very close knit team. Like everyone was very close knit, and we went on to have a good coach, Christoph. That time, I think Christoph had just come because of
Yes.
your help. Only Christoph was there in the as the
Yes.
Indian team coach, and we were amazed to see some foreign coach finally for the team, and so he guided us like amazing. It was his guidance was a very invaluable, you can say. It was there was we can't forget those camp days, and so Christoph, Vipul Bhai, all of them trained
Yes.
us for the camps, and finally we I think we had one camp in Delhi also before departure,
Delhi also.
at
Yes.
least
Before departure.
four, yeah, 4 or 5 days
Faridabad.
before we were stay. And the I think I still remember that the time I was supposed to take my team. Already I had planned that before the trials to take my team to the Belgium Open Flanders. Me, Pushkar,
Flanders
and our
event.
team, we were, yeah, Flanders. We had planned already, so we were done with our visa. So my visa was done. I think you and Praveen had already just been to France, so your visa
Yes.
was done. And
Yes.
after that, events, I mean, it was for the first time. RS5 Federation had sending the team for the first time, so it was very difficult for the visa procedure, and at a point it was like the entire team cannot go maybe, and only those who have the visa, like you, Praveen, me, only those people who are already having their visa might go. But still, that the federation somehow they did whatever overnight, just 2 days before everyone got their visas done, and the team was on the way. uh, on the and That time we went first to Paris. We had a small halt in Paris, and
Yes.
it was like so tiring. We had such a long journey. In Paris, we reached midnight, and we had to leave from the hotel early morning. It was just like for five
Yes.
six hours we were there, but the team was so tired. I'll share that specific experience once you call Vipul Bhai once on his chat. I'm going to be there that time. I still remember, and it was a life experience for me. What Vipul Bhai told me that day, that night, what happened. So I'll share that experience once Vipul Bhai is here on your live. So the team started with going towards Valence Diejen, and Valence Diejen we went by train to Valence Diejen, and there we were staying at one of the best facilities I think we had. It was like a
Yeah, it
farm,
was really most beautiful place.
beautiful place.
Big vineyard with
Yeah,
horses running around
horses,
our accommodation. It was very scenic
beautiful.
place.
Beautiful it was. Christoph had got his car. His father was there. He got two of his cars, and
Yes,
he used to take
yes,
us all to the track and the venues. It was beautiful city basically. Even the marathon,
yes,
they had it throughout the town.
yes.
It
City
was amazing. Throughout the, it was one of
marathon
the
used to be
life
84
experience.
kilometers during that time.
Yes, yes.
Double
And
marathon. It is.
yeah, that specific marathon, if you remember, they had a bus. They had told us that this bus will start from the start line. After 10 minutes, the race starts. And whoever is in front of the bus, they will pick
Get
them
into
up.
the bus.
Yeah. So everyone like, let's not get into the bus. Let's travel. I mean, let's go as far as far as possible from the bus in those first 10 minutes itself. So it was something new for us.
I
And
wanted to tell you one thing. During 2001, that marathon was won by Kellen Dubbin from New Zealand, and
yes,
Kellen won in 2000. That was the first time. And I still remember Shane, his brother Shane Dubbin was with me in the ambulance because he got
uh-huh,
eliminated halfway through. After 45
uh-huh,
kilometers, Shane and me got together, eliminated together, and we were in the ambulance, and
uh-huh,
we were going towards the finishing line. And
uh-huh,
later on, exactly after 10 years, it was in
uh-huh,
2011, Shane wins it again in Spain. Spain
oh,
World Championship with Gijon. We were there. I
uh-huh,
was there as a coach of the India team, and
uh-huh,
Shane won after 10 years gap. Shane had won the marathon in road,
marathon.
and best part was I was there again in the ambulance with one of our skaters because he fell down and broke his leg, and we were
Uh-huh.
going, and again one of the New Zealand under also was with me. It was a coincidence, after 10 years, exactly same thing happening with me.
Absolutely
But
amazing.
this time it was as a coach of the coach. I was not a participant, and
Yeah,
Shane has won in 2001 as well as 2011. Later on, he stopped.
yeah. And that
Tell
that
me
time
some.
we had one of the best skaters from the world also. Chad Hedrick was there in 2001 at his
Yes,
prime.
yes, yes,
Chad
yes.
Hedrick,
In both
Arnaud
France
Jekyll,
and
Pascal
yeah,
Belgium.
Harry Vogel was in junior.
Yeah, Harry Bull just was in juniors. And one more skater, I have to forgot his name from America, was in juniors.
Kimberly
He
Derrick
dedicated
was there in girls. Then
one of the
Chad
junior
Harry
boys
Vogel,
skaters,
Stephen Carter was
Harry
there
Vogel, and one,
from USA.
yeah,
Stephen Carter was there.
I forgot it. Huh.
Stephen
The
Carter.
one skater he had, if you remember, 2001 when we were there, the 9/11
Yes.
incident had happened, and
Yes,
we
exactly.
were in a quiet town, and suddenly that day, police cars started moving
Police.
around, and
Yes.
we were not having like not accessible too much
We were
with the
exactly
television.
halfway through
Yeah,
our event in the World Championship,
events,
and
World
9
Championship
11 bombing, World Trade Center bombing happened,
bombing
and our flight
happened.
was diverted
The
to Copenhagen on our way
Copenhagen,
back, avoiding
yeah,
all the Middle Eastern countries, and
countries.
we took instead of 7 8 hours, our journey was
Yeah,
two
and the
days
airlines gave us a complimentary stay in
in Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Yeah, it
Yes,
was great. So, so that
yes,
was
yes,
also
yes.
a experience. 9/11 had happened, and we didn't know what had exactly happened. And Valence DAGN had
Yes.
a nuclear plant. We understood that
Yes,
later.
yes.
That nuclear plant was there. That's why it was a very
Central.
sensitive, yeah, area. So
Yes.
they were covering it up, they were
Yes,
having good
yes.
security there.
In Velas, that
Nothing happened.
nuclear facility is called city. It was called Central. So it was
Huh.
supplying the south part of France with electricity. It was a
Literally.
huge nuclear power plant, so a lot of
Yeah.
restriction. Later on, we had a lot of police accompanying us wherever
Yeah.
we went, and yes,
It was amazing. So 2001 was experience and one of the best teams. I still say it was one of the best teams that went for the World
yeah, best
Championship.
team because they were all so united. I noticed one thing:
Yeah.
all the skaters were so much united as a single team, and they supported each other, so much, and we were there as brothers, and
Yes, yes,
uh,
yes.
I, it was
And
such a
it's
wonderful experience.
the Indian team going after like so many years for the World Championship, so many years after so many years. It was like the first time,
Yeah, yeah.
first
It was
World
almost
Championship.
like a proper team, selected team, after
Yeah,
Sanjay Bhai and Chunilal, and I think that
yeah.
another guy, they had been to Colorado World Championship in USA.
Uh-huh.
I think
Okay.
after that, it took very long 16, 17 years for Indian team to go to the World
Go to
Championship
the
because that is, I have to thank Christoph for,
Christoph.
and motivating all of us. And
No, I
it
think
was,
we should thank you, Shrikant Rao, to finding Christoph in Mysore and
yeah,
bringing him to the Indian
that was a
skating
small
scenario.
story behind it.
Yeah,
I was
please share
skating
that.
in Mysore city, and
Yeah.
suddenly during those days, we never had any internet was not there. News was to be
Yeah, yeah, nothing.
not coming anywhere. So I was skating, and in my rink it was in the city central, right in front of
Huh.
railway station. And when I
Yeah.
was skating, I saw somebody, one European coming down with his children and wife and asking my skate. And I had bought this skate. It used to be very, very expensive those days. The inline, now also inline, good quality inline is very expensive. He asked me my shoes to show me some skating movement, and he had a very, very strange French accent, because I never was
Met him.
knowing that. For me, it was the first time I was seeing somebody who speaks French, and he told that he want to try my skates. So I gave him my skates. He wore my skates and did some rounds and asked me. He told me that he is from France. So out of curiosity, I just asked him about those days during the quad days. There used to be skaters, quad and inline. There used to be Arnojikil, then their Italian
Pascal.
Giuseppe Cantarella was there, then Cruciani was
Right.
there, then this Tony Muse, Dante Muse, Bobby Kaiser. In that era,
Yes.
so I casually asked him about the previous few years back. There was this World Championship in France. It was in a place called Casino di Adda. Then I asked him about that World Championship, and I asked about one of the skaters, Anarjikil. So then he said, "No, I train Anarjikil." That's what he said. Then I was like
Right.
shocked to hear that. You train Anarjikil? Then he said, yes. He asked me how I know about Anarjikil. Then I told him I have a book with me, which Ravish gave me. That book, Xerox copy of that book, and I told him I read in that book. So then he says, he invites me to his room next day. You come and meet me, I will tell you something, he says. Then I go and meet him next day, and we talk, and I talk with him for about 2 hours. Then end of the 2 hours, we plan that we make this year, next year, we will go as part of the India team in the World Championship. The 2 hour
Whoa.
changed so many things for me as well as the Indian skating,
Indian
because
skating.
then later on I approached the president of Roller Skating Federation of India. Then we approached the French this thing, because next year the World Championship was in 2000 was in Colombia. We couldn't go. That year it was in Colombia. We couldn't go there. Colombia. Later we thought
Yeah.
that it will be better if we go to Valence, because
Yes.
it is the 2001 World Championship is in Valence. So
Correct.
then Christoph told me that he will help me with enrollment for the World Championship and making it official team of India, as well as everything from the world body side was arranged.
Correct.
Then later on, it was little very long process for us to get it through. You know, it was really long process because. But finally, we were there, and India team was ready to go
Yeah.
to World Championship. After that, everything started rolling in a very smooth way. And in fact, I have to thank my friend and our state association secretary, Mr. Bharat Kumar. He was there with me as a friend also,
Yes.
and also as a very someone who's very closer to me. And he was also the one who who made sure that everything, previously he spoke with the world body along with Christoph. Then all the affiliation, this thing,
Right.
regularizing the affiliation of India, and was also done during that year, during when Mr. Bharat Kumar was there with us. Then we went and spoke with I think it was Dr. Roberto Morato.
Roberto.
Dr. Roberto Morato was there, and
Yeah.
then everything from next year onward it started rolling.
And
2001
it
was
was
the
after that it was super fast. I mean, everything started unfolding very fast.
yes,
India
it was like
developed.
so. See, it was
Yeah.
like India needed just a small push, and
Yeah.
I was always a very ambitious person in life. So when I heard that Christoph was training Arnolds, who was that year, previous year world champion, Arnolds was already two times, three times, no, two times.
Haha.
Playing this sport at a very higher level, all these things. In fact, Christoph was shocked to see me on inline. He thought that in India we were still on quads.
Still on
But I
quads.
told there are so many of the skaters are on inline in India, and there
I
is a
think
big
I saw your inline skates in Ahmedabad Open Nationals. I still
yes,
remember
yes,
Ahmedabad. You had got those
biopace
skates with,
competition.
yeah, the carbon boot and carbon frame,
Yeah,
right? Carbon boot
carbon
and
frame.
carbon
Yes,
frames,
yes,
yeah, skates. That was like before that we had seen Sanjay Bhai's skates in Trivandrum
yes,
inline skates, but that
yes,
was just for a brief moment. And
yes,
after that, we saw your skates in Ahmedabad,
yes,
the
yes,
Biopace Open Nationals, and we were stunned.
yes,
Like,
yes,
what is this? What contraption is this? It was
yes,
amazing.
yes.
But after that,
It was.
uh, yeah,
A lot of people got a big break during when the inline came into picture, and those days the inline skate used to be very expensive also
very
compared
expensive.
to
Yeah,
what it is today. Uh, बहुत expensive होता था, and but
right,
still
right.
we were all sacrificed everything to buy one pair of inline skates
Yeah,
and
yours
some
was, I think,
wheels.
one of the first or second or third skate in
Mine
India.
actually was second in line in India.
Yeah,
First was
yeah,
Rahul got Bunty got the first one.
yeah. Bunty
Then
Bhai got one. Yeah,
yeah, second one was mine. Then
yeah.
everybody started. It was something like India. Required a small push,
Small
and
push,
there we
absolutely,
got a big
absolutely.
jolt, and everything was on the roll. I
Yeah,
still remember, in India. Long back, I dreamed, not very long back, it was 12 years back, I used to dream that, I used to tell everybody, in fact, that India will have at least, it should have more than 50 band trucks in India. And no, most of the people used to laugh at me that,
no
in
one could
fact,
believe that.
I shared this dream with our president, Roller Skating Federation of India also. Then I still remember what he told me. पहले तुम अपना डिस्ट्रिक्ट में बनाओ एक बैंक ट्रैक, बाद में you can start doing in other places also. This was the word he told me, and that motivated me a lot. Then immediately after coming back, I मैंने डिसाइड किया मैं मेरा सिटी में बनाऊंगा एक बैंड ट्रैक करके and then everything started moving in that direction. And when you are when you are ambitious and when you're putting your heart into what you want to do, and it will
Absolutely.
happen. Now I was counting, recently I was just counting that the total number of bank tracks have crossed 50. 50 more. We
Yeah.
India has in 2021 or 2020 as on 21 as on today. India is the one of the country which has more than 50 band tracks in
Right,
here and everywhere, and so many in my own state we have now 6, 7 smooth synthetic coated band tracks, and a lot of districts have even two band tracks in there, and even
I think in the world we must be second or third place after Colombia for the highest
yeah,
number of bank tracks,
Colombia
right?
and China. After Colombia and China had more
Yeah.
than 50. I still remember in 2010, they were telling me, I was in China for a world championship. So I met some of the Chinese officials along with Christoph, and they were telling me that they're going to build 50 road circuit and 50 band tracks
Wow.
in China in preparation for 2010 Guangzhou Asian Games. So then, Colombia already had more than 50 bank tracks, and I
Right.
think other than these two countries, and I think at present India is having the highest number of bank tracks in the
Bank
world.
tracks. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, and some of the bank tracks in India at present are also having road circuits. Also, that is the best part
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
And I have to, remember one person for when I talk about bank tracks in India. I want to remember few people who have contributed a lot to this game in terms of their dream and their life, and that a sheer amount of time they have given for building track is one is our Praveen Deshpande,
Yeah.
who was there to build
Nagpur.
Praveen Deshpande used to always dream that bank track नागपुर में पहला बैंड ट्रैक बनेगा, नागपुर में बैंड ट्रैक बनेगा. And that too, the bank track, when they made Nagpur Improvement Trust, when they made the first bank track, 200 meters, it used to be one of the best. And now also I feel,
Yeah.
I don't know what condition it is in, but it was one of the most expensive
One of the
bank track
yeah.
ever built.
Yeah. It was built on marshy land.
Yes, yes. जो
Yeah.
it has one like flyover जैसा बनाया है वो रिंग वो बैंक ट्रैक
Right.
को.
Right.
Because I
Complete
still
support for that.
have some of the VHS cassettes wherein the Nagpur rink is built step by step.
Step by
Everything
step.
I have it in a video, but I don't know if someone can convert that video into digital conversion. That will be really a memorable one. Because that was our first band track in India
Right.
in Nagpur, and it was a brainchild of Praveen, and it was hard. Later on, everywhere it started growing like it mushroom like anything, and
Mushrooms.
everywhere people started thinking about big bank track. We even have very expensive tracks now, like one in Sangrur has a Westmacott coating. Our one of our coaches has done, and like that, India has, personally, I also feel that Virar track is also very good, and one in Viman Nagar is also good.
Yeah.
Now, one we have in Bangalore, we have two band tracks. One watched Dhanush father's parents have built little outside the city, but that is also good. That also has a road circuit around the track. And we have one in Mysore now, two band tracks in Belgaum and one in Mangalore.
Yeah.
So many band tracks now. In fact,
All over
Karnataka
there.
has six band tracks, and two more band tracks, synthetic tracks are coming up by this year. And
Amazing,
So
amazing.
many,
That is
many
the
places.
secret of Karnataka's performance at the nationals. That is the secret, I think.
No,
The so many
we took
tracks.
it
I think.
very, we
Yeah,
worked really hard and very
really hard. Yes.
unconditionally. In this
Right.
moment, as you said, I wanted to highlight one of the secret ingredient is for skating to be so successful in Karnataka was we made the coaching to reach the masses.
Right. Right.
In
Right.
Karnataka, in even though we have a lot of world-class facility rinks built on a leased land from government, still people have built with their personal money. Still, the coaching fees in Karnataka is the lowest in the entire India. Average, it is, in India, it is, in Karnataka, it is 1,000 rupees to 1,500 rupees a month.
Wow.
And that
Wow.
too, maybe probably if you average for an year, a skater may not pay more than 10,000 rupees as a coaching fees. And keeping
Wow.
that low coaching fees, has
Yeah.
made our sport accessible to a lot of people. We had a lot of problem also because, when we start catering with low fees, providing them with a floodlit synthetic track and a road facility. Synthetic tracks require every 2 years coating, and road facility is like it requires asphalting every now and then. In spite of all these problems, somehow we are able to maintain the fees for anybody to learn skating very less. That is one of the
Right.
part of the reason that Karnataka is having top quality skater, and also our state association is very cooperative with the skaters, and most of the people who are in the association are themselves former national champions and India team
Right.
members. So this makes it more easier for
More easy. Right.
things to run in a very smooth way, and that way,
Absolutely.
I have to take two names. That is, one is Mr. Satyan, and another one is Mr. PK Bharat Kumar. They have been
Right.
really working hard and putting sheer amount of time what they put to and for this game, and sheer amount of money what they are putting in to this game is really
Absolutely.
appreciated.
Absolutely.
Without people like that, I don't think this game will uh,
Survive. Yeah.
survive our this thing. And also in Karnataka, no matter what, we are all. I still remember. Tell me something about
Yeah.
one incident. I was going through the pictures what you sent. You are
Yeah.
holding one of the overall trophies
Yes.
of Roller Skating Federation of India. Tell me
Yes.
something
Yes.
about that. That was, that
That,
gave me goosebumps. That year, as a coach, I went back home and, I cried because that was one of the time that we did not win overall trophies.
overall.
And, that was so memorable for me. It was etched with acid in my head. So I went, tears were on my eyes, and I couldn't believe that we didn't win. We were not good enough. And tell
That
me
year
something
was,
about that cup.
yeah, that year was year 1997. We had the nationals in Pune, and we had
Yes,
the nationals in Balewadi Sports Stadium, which was newly
yes,
built. We just had the Commonwealth Games, I think, there in '95 for what that was built for. No, I think national games were held there. So we got
yes,
that facility for the national championships, and uh, that year Maharashtra team was really boosted. That the nationals are in Maharashtra, and we have to get the trophy. So I got the overall championship trophy that year in the junior boys, and Praveen got the senior boys that year, Praveen Deshpande. And overall, the Maharashtra performance was amazing. Not just speed skating, but also artistic, roller hockey. There were three disciplines that time: speed, artistic, roller hockey.
yes,
So all these three disciplines, Maharashtra did really well, and we got the overall speed championship trophy also, and the overall championship trophy also
yes,
that year. And I shared that picture with you. It is a very memorable picture because there are maybe around 100 faces squeezed in that
Yes,
picture.
yes, yes. I could
And
see, some of the people there. I could make out Mr. PK Singh is there in that picture. I
yes,
could make out Raju Dabade is there. He was
yeah,
there in that picture, and so many.
there
Everybody
is
is there in that.
Monish, there are all the skaters from Mumbai,
Yes.
Samir Dattani, Shweta Dattani. There's all the skaters and organizing team from
Samir
Pune.
Dattani later on became a very big
Yeah,
film star in Karnataka, and he was,
yes, yes.
you know, he had a one
uh,
big film. It was that film was a
Acha. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. So we should be proud that he was a skater. He was a speed skater also and an artistic skater also. Pride mode.
Biopace Open in. He was in Patiala also. Patiala Nationals was also actually, in fact, in
Yeah.
Patiala Nationals, he stayed in the same hotel as we were staying, and uh, yeah, it was
So
really
all
really
those
nostalgic.
you
And
will
in
see those.
Pune,
Yeah.
Balewadi mein, what had happened, what was shocking to me was, in spite of me, I got road gold, two golds and one silver, two golds and two silver in that national championship. In spite of that, it was shocking for me, that we did not win because since 1989, I have been coaching the team of my district, and we used to win a lot of medal, and suddenly, uh, suddenly we were like shocked to see that Maharashtra took that, coveted trophy from us, and later on we started working really with a different mindset, and everything
Yeah.
later on changed, and after that we have never lost speed trophy.
No, that's really amazing. At national championship, I was there as a skater also and a small part of the organizing committee also. So was
Yes,
just when
yes.
I was finding those pictures, I saw those iCards of participant and organizing committee. So it was
Yeah, you had sent
during
me that,
that was
both you,
fun.
you have sent me.
Yes, yeah. Those are from the
Now,
yes,
I
yes.
still remember my first experience of skating in 1989 was not as a skater. I did not go as a skater. I went to junior nationals as coach of the Karnataka team, and we had very good result during that year. And those days, junior national and senior nationals used to be separate, and it was such an
Okay.
experience for me. Before we were participants, we were already had a group of skaters whom we were training to become champions, and
Right, right, right.
it used to be. Then we were forced to become skaters ourselves.
Yes. So that's how in 2001, after the World Championships, for my education, I kind of took the backtrack from participating 2002 3. I two After 2002 3, I started more focusing on coaching three. Yeah, and then I got the opportunity in 2005 for the Asian Championships to be the speed
Zhuangju.
skating John Ju Korea, the speed team coach, and very happy that that year we got the medal in relay. We could have got both in girls as well as in boys, but unfortunately one of our skater broke his axle. Harshil Sridhar, he broke his
Yes, yes.
axle during the race, and it was nothing. We couldn't do anything. We were in the winning position, but we had to leave that relay. But girls got the relay medal, and the team was like it was a successful speed skating championship as well for us in
Yes.
2005. Yeah,
Five.
yeah.
Tell me
And
something,
Shrikant,
how was your experience as a coach? Yeah, go ahead. You were telling
coaching,
about something.
I just wanted to know, like, now the individual event, which was the first medal India got in Asian Championship? The individual event, not the relay ones, but the individual ones. As such,
Individual ones we started getting because see one of that I think it was in 2007 according to me, but before that I think in hockey we had one in first Asian Championship which was in first Asian Championship was in somewhere in I think first Asian Championship was in Japan when the
right.
Asian body was formed, and later on we used to win some medals in the hockey events. But it was in Kaohsiung, I think Kaohsiung Taiwan Asian Championship. Monish Lokhandwala got the first medal. I think that
Exactly.
as per
Correct.
my memory goes.
Right, right. 2001, Shrikant. 2001,
Yeah,
Monish got the
yeah.
first.
No,
Monish got the
2001 girls team got a relay bronze.
no. The boys also. Monish got two medals that year. He got
Uh-huh.
the first individual event medal. He got a bronze that year, 2001, in the
Yes,
1,000 meters race, and he
Kaohsiung.
got yeah.
Yes, 2001 Kaohsiung.
It right, and he also got the silver in the relay race. They got the silver in the relay, and Monish
Yes,
got the first individual medal in 2001 in the 1,000 meters race. So I mean,
yes.
we have to let our young skaters know that all these memorable skaters we had that time, and how we got
You know
that
one thing,
struggle. Yeah,
one thing, we still have one skater who's only one skater who's
huh.
still skating. 2001 means after exactly
Yes,
20
yes, yes.
years has
Still
passed.
skating.
Still she is
Right, right.
skating and winning
Yes, yes.
also. That is Varsha Puranik. She's still
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah. She
and
was there with
she
us.
was the
Yeah,
one of the team member in Kaohsiung. She won her first medal, and
correct,
she's
correct.
still participating in this,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely. She was
she's
there
still
with us
there.
in
And
2001 in the Balance Diagen
yes,
Championship also, and she went to
yes,
Kaohsiung Asian Championships also. And I think after that, she's been going every year to every World Championship and every
yes.
Asian Championship.
And I
One of
was
the
just,
most decorated
happy
skater.
to this year. I just checked her out. She won her 60th RSFI gold medal in the
Wow,
Mohali Nationals. She
Mohali
was able
Nationals,
to win
yes.
two events, one marathon and another one. Two races she
Right, right.
won gold medals, and it was her 60th. So if you say
Wow.
take 58 nationals, it is almost one plus medal average in the RSFI
As
nationals.
per
That
nationals.
was the era, when that group. I observed that most of the people, some way or the other, have contributed to the sport. Many like
Correct.
France team, you have become a coach. You are still there, and I am still there. Praveen is still there, and
Abbas
Varsha
is
is
there.
still there as a participant. That is something
Yeah,
extraordinary. And
right.
a lot of people eventually took this very
Yeah,
seriously, and
yes, yes.
it
A lot
was
of them became coaches. Abbas is there. Abbas was there in
Abbas is
2001.
still there.
Yes, and
Yes,
still they are involved in skating. That is really amazing to know. That
yes,
we had a very
yes,
strong team, and which was really had their heart in skating. That's
yes,
great.
yes, yes. Tell me something about your nationals. What was the most memorable nationals for you?
For me, definitely 97 Pune Nationals was the most memorable one. My
Yes,
first overall championship trophy. It was the one of the first overall championship in Pune. Basically, earlier there were Pune skaters we were winning at the nationals. We were winning medals, but mine was the first overall championship trophy that we got. Individual overall championship trophy for Pune that was there. So it was one of my most memorable, and that those times we had to race both on quads as well as inlines. 97,
yes,
we had to participate in two quad races and 2 inline races as well. So it was amazing.
Tell me
I
something. What you are doing nowadays? What you do other than skating?
We have our own travel company here in Pune, Orbit Travels. So I handle that, and besides that, I have our. I'm continuing with my team Extreme. We're still active. We have a good team, speed skaters as well, freestyle skaters. We are growing in all disciplines. We are trying uh, to take the team in all disciplines that we can. We just built India's first India's first freestyle exclusive freestyle skating rink, synthetic coated. So that will be the first of its kind with international standards. That rink is made of international size, and it is synthetic coated. So just before the lockdown, uh, we were in the process of making that rink, and we've got some amazing colors used for that. So soon we'll post those pictures also online for that skating rink.
Yes, yes. Tell me, what are your plans for next year? Like after lockdown is over?
After lockdown is over, yes, definitely my skaters are very keen, to start training again. We have a very good speed skating team. They really are motivated for coming back in the next nationals. And it's very tough to qualify from Maharashtra. Like even in Karnataka, it's very tough to qualify from Karnataka to qualify for the national championship. Same here in Maharashtra, it's very tough to qualify. So my skaters are really motivated that next year we have a good team, we have a good season for the next national championship. Hopefully, we have it in December of 2021.
Tell me something about this. Is a very difficult question for any coach. If at all you have, many coaches have dodged this question, and I usually avoid asking this question. And tell me, who is your favorite skater?
Very hard to say. There have been some
Yes, I
amazing
know.
skaters in India. Mine, not specifically, but I can name a lot of skaters right from Shrikant Rao, from Praveen Deshpande, Monish Lokhandwala. Then you can say if you remember Manmohan
Singh,
Singh,
Mohan Mohan
yeah,
Singh Virk.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
few people will remember him because he had a very short career, I'll say, but one amazing skater. Once he started,
Yes.
he could just go on
On.
for hours and hours. So these were some of the legendary skaters, I'll say. India has India had in past,
Yes.
and all the new skaters must know about them and must have some regard to those skaters also that they get brought this skating to this level now.
Yes. Tell me something about your strength and weaknesses because you know you are managing your business. I know that you are into transport business and lot of
Yes.
vehicles, buses are there, and I heard, I remember that and how you are able to manage time, dedicating time to that, and as well as skating, and you are actively involved with skating also. How you manage time?
uh, Skating is like a passion. So time automatically. Even if I'm done my business stuff the whole day, I make it a point. I do my skating stuff till the midnight, or even I'm working till 2 or 3 o'clock. If I'm doing something online, or something or the other, I make it a point. I complete that as well, my skating tasks as well. And besides that, training our skaters, we have our specific times. Early mornings is I have a good team who's very supportive. I have a good team of coaches with me who take care even if I'm not present. They take care and make sure that the skaters get complete benefit from our coaching. So I have a we've made a good team that takes care of the skaters even if I'm not there. So that way, I'm fortunate that we have like 5 to 6 skating rings around Pune. We're managing my team, and we are managing them quite well.
So actually, as every time usual, I want my, children under your guidance. My children are ready to learn one exercise under your guidance. Any particular if you have, or else I will make them do one exercise under your guidance. Uh,
Sure, sure, sure. You can make them.
Yes.
You can
Today
make
they
them.
want to
Yeah,
show
no
side
problem.
lunges. Side
Okay.
lunges. Turn the side. They want to show side lunges. Okay, start. Bend down.
Great.
That is my daughter trying to cope up with
Yeah.
them.
Very cute. Very cute.
We just finished our online session, so they are all
Okay.
ready and
Right. Great.
okay. Okay. So it is every time it is my dream to make my children work under all the India team coaches. So I had this opportunity today.
Absolutely.
So I made sure that my dream is fulfilled. Under your guidance, my children were able to do one exercise at least, and they are they did really enjoy it and
Great.
nice
That's our pleasure. It's all our pleasure. They are doing really well. I hope soon we can see more national medals at your place.
yes, definitely, because I am fully people how they manage their timing. The reason is it is a little greediness of mine because as I also started doing a lot of other work. Now we are coming up with a
Right.
biggest gym in Mysore next to my rink. I have taken one huge plot to
Wow.
make one of the biggest gym which is attached to my banquet track and. Work was going
Wow.
on now because of lockdown. We stopped
Yeah.
it and we are all inside doing, running,
Working from home.
doing nothing and
Doing nothing.
working
Right.
from working from home and
Oh,
helping my
yeah.
wife with cooking and
Right.
taking online classes for children and
Great.
it was such an opportunity for me. It was very nostalgic for me because you reminded me the work we were doing those days, and we were one as a team. I still remember. I will never forget the day of the marathon. As in every talk, I have thanked the coach and my friends who came online. Today, I have this opportunity to thank you because I never got this opportunity to tell you thanks because I want to remind you of one incident long back, which is very good, and it made me feel really nice and honored. And I want to thank you for that incident. In 2001, I remember that in Valence, I had broken my collarbone during one
Right.
2 days before the event and had a
Right. Right.
real bad
Yes.
back injury also, and all over I was hospitalized and and later on
Right.
as a team, India team, because that year I was really in a good shape, really
Yeah.
very, very strong, and then that year, because I still remember as a team member, you all helped me during the marathon to finish
Right. Right.
the race, doing teamwork with me by leading the race, putting in all the hard work, doing 84 kilometers up the
Yeah.
hill of next to Valence, and we were able to finish about 50 kilometers. I still remember, and I thank you wholeheartedly for honoring me with drafting, which you all gave one after the other during that event, and I also thank you all for taking care of me during the race as well as later on also because I was really badly injured. Later in 2002, I again bounced back and was in
Yes.
the India
Yes.
team again in Belgium World Championship. You were there in Belgium World Championship
Yes.
also. That was
Yes.
such a wonderful year for both of us. We had such a
Right.
lovely experience. And today, I also observed one thing which I want to highlight to all my viewers. A lot of people who are like, so silent and low profile, I can always tell that they are really the gentle giants of roller skating. Because I was just going through Asutosh Jagtap's biodata, which says, since 93 to 2003, he has always won a medal in the national championship, as well as he was always the member of the India team also. In spite of that, he maintained such a low profile, staying, not loud. I use this word loud, not being loud and staying very low profile. Present generation has to learn a lot of things about from Asutosh Jagtap, who was a champion himself, India team coach, and also a very successful businessman, but still maintained such a low profile and such a nice. You treat people in a different way, and you always treated them in a different way. And you were
Thank
there
you.
when I asked you that will you come online with me. You were as usual, you were always there for development of the sport when it
Absolutely.
comes to
Absolutely.
putting in time and energy and resources to best use. You are always there, and I am honored to have you today. And I learned that staying low profile doesn't mean that you are out of this. And
Yeah.
my Instagram page is. I'm really happy that your video is there, and I've spent my time with you. It was, I couldn't imagine every day it is the same. I don't know how I spend my hour. It goes like so fast, and it is always nostalgic moment for me with one of the top
Absolutely.
skater who came live with me, and I thank you wholeheartedly for being there. And you want to say something to the new generation? You can go ahead and
Yeah,
tell.
Shrikant. As you said, that I'm always ready for the development of skating. I'll just small thing about me. I'll just have to tell you because, or else maybe no one would also know about that. I had built India's first skating website in the year
Yes, yes, India Skate.
90 skate. Yeah, not India. It was Skate to India. And I
Skate to India.
had yeah,
Yes.
Skate to India was the website. It was India's first skating website. We just had internet coming in and email,
Yes, I know.
and I didn't have much knowledge about web development, but I wanted to do something, for Indian skating. So I thought of making the first Indian skating website, and Skate to India was the first website we made that time. And I don't know if it's not I don't think it is active still. After that, we made a lot of for the association, and we made different websites. But that is one contribution I really nurture, that I could do that for Indian skating, and that way a lot of skaters could get information about the right track of skating. Or else right now what we see is people want to know more about skating, but they don't know the right track. Now the federation has done an amazing job with an amazing website, India Skate, that everyone gets the right and correct information about skating, and they follow the right path for getting on the higher level. Or else, it's it would have been very difficult still if we didn't have that website at least.
Yes. I still
Right.
remember. I saw the photo that you
Yeah.
and you are standing with a big banner, Skate to
Yeah.
India website banner.
We basically we that photo session was for the skating magazine, Fitness and Speed
Yes.
Skating
Speed
Times in
skating
America.
times.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that was the photo
Yes.
session we did for them. And one of our teammates was going to America for his education. I gave him this thick bunch of pictures to take with him
Yes.
to America and asked him, please post this once you reach there. Please post it to Fitness and Speed Skating Times. And they did publish a few pictures from those in their magazine,
Yes.
but unfortunately we couldn't get that edition. But again, thankful
Yes.
to Vipul Bhai who got that magazine to us to India, and we could
Yes.
at least know about that kind of. I have a copy of that magazine with me. I will, and it was very nostalgic seeing that magazine
Yes.
again.
Yes. Vipul Bhai later on became, I still remember he got around 60, 70 books of speed skating
Yeah,
times and he distributed
yeah,
to many of our us coaches. And
yes, 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 yes.
yeah, I
It was
still
amazing.
remember that.
That's great. So I have one more thing to share. Let's see if I'll try. I have a picture of the great Srikant Rao with me. I'll just try to show everyone. And yes,
Oh
so
my
you can
God.
see.
Look at me.
Yes, look at look at those thighs.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
this
God. I
this was
weighed
the
50 kg.
so that is the national championship. I think
Yeah.
Chandigarh. Or it was a super slippery skating rink.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chandigarh
so this
Nationals. I was a
Yeah, Chandigarh Nationals.
individual champion in 90
Yeah. So
Chandigarh
this was the
Nationals
skating
also.
rink, and it was super
It was super
slippery.
slippery.
Yeah. Somehow, see that is me.
I
Somehow,
got the gold there.
yeah, trying to not fall.
Yes, yes, yes. And it was a very small rink also.
Yeah, yeah, very small. Shrikant, this one
Yes.
picture I would like to tell the viewers. This was me participating in the downhill world championships. One of the first time Indian skater who had gone to
Yes.
the downhill world championships. That's me
Yes.
participating in the downhill world championships. That was in Belluno, Italy. So
Yes, yes.
this is Bookie Roller. He's from the everyone must have seen him in the movie with Jackie Chan. He's the one amazing
Yes.
guy who has done so much of research. His car that time
All over the
used to be
body
full.
wheels, no?
Yeah, yes, yes, boogie roller. He used to,
Yeah.
go downhill, sleeping flat on
It
the
was in,
ground.
he was on Discovery Channel actually. One.
Yes, yes, yes. He was in the movie with Jackie Chan. The movie I forgot the name. In
Yes,
that
yes.
movie, he's the body double for Jackie Chan. So that's him. That's the
Yes.
Belluno. And so we were skating on the streets of Belluno, and the cops caught us, and we had a fun time with them. They made us remove our skates, and we asked them that can we take a picture with them. So that's the team in Belluno.
Yes.
These are the brothers,
Wow.
Gonzali brothers. They are the world champions. They were the
Yes.
world championships of downhill. They were celebrities
Wow.
there that time. And I was there and I helped them build up the half pipe and the course for
Yes.
the organizers. I went there a week early so that I can help them out, have an experience how they really do the world championship, what they do exactly. So I was helping
Yes.
them out.
Yes.
This was my roommate Sergio from Italy. He didn't know A, B,
Yes.
C of English, but somehow still we used to communicate
Manage.
and stay together. For like 2 weeks, we were
Wow.
staying there, and that's the team, the entire team. Very
Wow.
thankful to Max Massimiliano Baveri from Italy.
Mm.
Uh, so that's my experience in
Mm.
for downhill world championship. So
Mm.
other than speed skating, now we are also doing freestyle. We are doing 6 disciplines together: freestyle skating, skateboarding, alpine, downhill, roller derby. So we are somehow managing 6 disciplines at the national championships.
Yes. Nice to see all those pictures. Mm. Old
We're
memories.
thinking how to show these pictures. Yeah, how to show these pictures. We can't do it
Best way
during
to
Instagram.
put it right in front of
Yeah,
the camera.
front of the
That is the
camera.
only. Yeah. Wow.
Right, right,
That was really nice of you to share those pictures.
right.
I could get some of you sent me today. That was also,
Yeah,
those were also good pictures. A
I'll
lot
show
of picture
one
from
last
olden
picture.
days, Karyappa
Yeah,
Memorial, Rajiv Gandhi Memorial, and all those
yeah, one last
big
picture of
collection
the
of pictures.
the 97 national championships. This was like
Yeah,
100 plus
97
people.
overall with,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So this was
every one
the
of
national.
skating is there
Everyone from
in this
skating is
picture.
there. Yes.
Yeah, this I can never forget because I won won the gold in, personally, I won the gold for myself in road,
Right, right.
two road races, but we lost the overall trophy that time.
Overall trophy.
So we were all like sad and, uh,
Great. So it was really nice talking with you, Shrikant. I mean, it was a memorable experience, and it's amazing that someone has taken this opportunity to bring the old memories to these new skaters who actually
yes,
won't ever know about all this, or else they will
yes,
never know
yes,
about all this if you wouldn't have
yes, yes.
brought this kind of initiative ahead.
You know, lot of things, sports is like that. After a few years, people forget. But I always made sure that I myself and my team always remembers all the old champions who were trendsetters
Mhm.
during those days, and I made sure that at least I keep that in my mind that now because of
Right.
the technology, Instagram and Facebook, we can go live. And
Yeah.
I thought of doing, I discussed this with Shripad during last lockdown when the first wave
Mhm.
of COVID was there. I was able
Right.
to do few skaters. With few skaters, I was talking. Then few skaters, same question, same answer. It became little boring for me, so I
Mhm.
stopped halfway through. Then I told Shripad that I want to do something with the coaches. Then he said, do it with the India team coaches. Then I started jotting down their names and how many are there, and then which are the Asian Championship, World Championship they went as coaches, and what is their contribution. Then I thought that it is better to have from their own mouth in a live session. So here we are. We
No,
are going to
that's
come up with more,
right,
definitely.
right. So this all has to be
But
documented somewhere. It has to be documented,
yeah, that's
or else,
why then I spoke with Vittala. Me and Vittala decided that we are going to link it to YouTube also. This is
right.
live on YouTube also, as well as IGTV. I'm going to share this after this. After this is over, I will take 5 minutes to share this video in IGTV. I will load it on IGTV so that it
Amazing.
stays as one of the, it stays in my
Yes.
Instagram profile, as well as it is on YouTube also. It is
Right.
also broadcasted live there, YouTube. It is one
Great.
way, it will be there.
Yes. It'll be there at least as a memory. But what,
Yeah.
or else maybe after a few years we will even forget these incidences.
Yes,
Even
yes,
we will forget.
definitely. We are also
Correct.
getting old, so chances we will forget. At least
Correct.
knowing history is always good, that
Right.
I was very lucky to be part of that history till now, and I am still there with the team. And 2 years back, I was there with the team in the Asian Championship, also in China, and we are actively there. So it becomes my duty to make sure that people get their due recognition what they have to, and here I
Great.
was talking with you.
No, that's great. Thank you for bringing us up here.
Yeah.
It is
Thank you,
amazing.
Asutosh. Today, I had my
Yeah.
live session with one of the greatest coaches who brought laurels to our country, as well as a great skater and a very nice human being. And he was my friend also, who was my fellow competitor in World Championships two times. He was as a competitor, and thanks to you, because today I was able to see all those pictures, old pictures. Many of the pictures even I don't have myself. The time we spent in Belgium and France, and also some of the picture in during the nationals. Thanks to
Nationals.
you. thank you for sending it to me, and I had a very wonderful session. And
Same here.
we just spent 1 hour 18 minutes
Yeah.
just chatting. It is like almost like watching a movie for me, and it is nostalgic. It is like watching movie. I couldn't cover a lot of things in spite of having so much time. I know that you are a treasure trove of experience and knowledge, but I couldn't extract everything from you. It was my drawback, but. I hope my viewers like today's session. Again, tomorrow I am trying to bring in one more coach, and I am going to talk with him same time tomorrow also. I hope people will join me, and thank you for having patience and being there with me for so long. And please subscribe on YouTube and click the bell button when you watch this, so that we get maximum viewers. Also, you do watch it on IGTV in my Instagram profile. Thanks,
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ashutosh. Thank you for
Thank you,
giving me
Shrikant.
such a
Thank you.
wonderful evening. I don't know how I spent 1 hour 20 minutes. Thank you for making it nostalgic by sending so many pictures also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you
Yeah.
for all the
Bye.
efforts. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.